EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set, ready. Watch out now, 50 Fury.
That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
The Raiders had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. A gain of 3, 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points.
Ready?
They start the drive with Peterson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Right. 38.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
And one more time, here's Kirk.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And it's caught.
And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Christian Kirk,
his first rushing touchdown of the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
That's going to be caught by Kirk.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Harris. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out right at the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They'll look to throw here.
He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, Peterson.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Devin Duvernay.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 13-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Let's go now.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. 2nd and 2. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And this offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Peterson gets the call running left. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Detroit. Adrian Peterson. Career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. The point after is good, and that will put them on top here in the third. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up third down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense. This is intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
19
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 65 yards. 65 yards.
They'll set up a throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, Emerson to stop like that could be a difference maker.
18 runners. 18 runners. Buffalo 18.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And some space here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2.
The score, Raiders 23, Lions 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Out to his left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third.
Ready, set. And cycle.
They go play action here on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ready. Drop 60, drop 60.
They'll set up to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
The Raiders on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down.
Ready.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Terry McLaurin with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. 174 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Certainly appeared like they had a great chance of that turning into a touchdown, but maybe led him just a bit too much.
Yeah, out of the back of the end zone. And that's tough on a 5-yard pass, but one of that distance, that can be tough to gauge when you're in the back of the end zone. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeaux in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready. Striker, 3-3.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Oh, he's got some breathing. Adrian Peterson off to the races. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Are you ready? Ultra. Go ultra.
They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And he's got some space here. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They run over center with Peterson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peterson. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contact.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign, and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Las Vegas, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.